The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
A little bit of everything. I do some singing, some dancing, some chatting with the guests, the skits, the monologues, the comedy.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
Wonderful comedy.
It really is a lot of
98
That's horrifying. Just looked at the glorious news and Yahoo's first story. The headline says, "We could be looking at a huge mess for Thanksgiving." A storm is about to blow over the eastern seaboard and the Midwest and the Northeast, destroy everything. Could destroy portions of central and eastern United States. Happy holidays.
All gone. It's all gone.
Happy holidays, assholes. That's just to keep you off the planes.
Yeah, they looked at the reservations.
Jesus, we don't have enough people. Anyway, enjoy your travels for the holidays. Yahoo says you're not going to do it. I like this new Free Britney, by the way. Everything that keeps happening, she's like putting thongs
on fire, man.
She just keeps throwing thongs at us. It's like, oh, thanks, Britney. So if you're interested, Britney's in a thong again. That was the only good part of her concert when I went to go see it. The first 4 songs, she's in a different song on stage. Looks, and then even I got like bored with it. Like, you just get bored after a while. The gay guys didn't care. They were there for the music. I was not. I was there to hope that something fell off or something popped out. Then you realize after about
lockdown?
3 or 4 songs, this is just pretty much going to be all you get. And I wanted to scroll down to another video, if you know what I mean. That's enough. Toxic schmoxic, that's it. Give me some porn. Close enough is not enough.
Toxic Live.
Yeah, I wanted it. Well, Toxic Live was great. I was all over that. That was early on. And the gays were going bananas. Their mouths were full.
What song did you leave to get your Britney merch?
Oh, I did that way before.
Yeah,
I bought it before the show. I got my merch before. My Britney clothes, which, by the way, have been thrown out or given away.
What?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
A little problem at the house. Tried to find my
Oh,
Britney shirt the other day, and there was no Britney shirt. And I'm like, hey, where's my Britney stuff? Oh,
You sure Troy and Michael didn't come over?
I was-
Who
I don't
makes
know.
the call
Raid?
on that?
I don't know. And I'm like, wait a second, where'd that go?
Yeah, there needs to be a ruling.
Maybe there could be. I don't know. I'm like, you threw it out, didn't you? No, I don't. A Dua Lipa shirt I can't find either, and that's been a great one because I got Dua Lipa's face on the shirt, and every time I finish, it's fantastic landing zone. Now I get to see what Dua Lipa looks like with that all over.
Is she coming here in concert?
March 22nd at the
Really?
Footprint Center.
Oh,
I'm going to the one in Vegas on March 25th. It's going to be
that's
awesome.
right after Billie Eilish that I'm going to.
Yeah, you have fun with that. Oh, by the way, Brett's out this morning. He's over at the Black Rock on Thomas and Pima, just off of the 101 there. And Brett, there's conspiracy bound on this Black Rock coffee thing only because Lady J. Gutentag. Well, Lady J thinks that Toledo is in charge of giving the cars away with the donation. So you get people are coming by, dropping some stuff off for you, which is great. You get 10 cans of food and you drop it off. Operation Santa Claus. You support that. And you're going to be doing this every couple Thursdays, right? You're going to do this again next week before Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
absolutely, yeah.
All right, beautiful. So we'll do it again. You get 10 cans of food, you drop it off, and everyone who donates gets entered in to win a new Sanderson Ford or Sanderson Lincoln. Plus, Black Rock Coffee will hand you a classic drip for 98 cents. That's pretty good. But Jay Gutentag says she'll donate, but the conspiracy theory behind Toledo putting it all together and stuff, you know. Dick is handing it. So then I got an email from Key Custer and goes, in what world is Toledo a mastermind of rigging a contest? Soy Boy can't even get his son to stop watching BBC or wear deodorant. Is Jay all right, or did she get chin checked one too many times in the joint?
Oh.
That's between Key and Jay. I have nothing to do with it. But I wouldn't, if I were to, look, this is going out on a limb and it might offend some people. And I can think of one person that's going to offend a lot. I would sooner have Brady mastermind something than Toledo. That's probably offensive to the both of you. But I mean, if I was looking for a mastermind in this room, I'd be like, I mean, it would take me like 3 or 4 hours to go through all the things that could go wrong. I'm like, Brady could do it.
I'll mastermind your rigging. I'm a master rigger.
I would, yeah, exactly. I wouldn't say it to Brett because he'd giggle too hard at what I almost said. Do you want to rig something? All right, you're a child. You're just a child. Never mind. Go away.
All right, stop.
He's out there this morning doing good work. Brett has got the people shaking hands and babies and all sorts of stuff out at Black Rock Coffee on Thomas and Pima. What have you got, Brett? Anything left?
Well, we got a few things left. We're signing you guys up for, the Ghost and Volbeat tickets and Homer's Happy Ending tickets as well as Good Guys Car Shows. But the real deal, the reason we're out here is for Operation Santa Claus, Sanderson Ford and Sanderson Lincoln getting involved with us. And if you come on out here, drop off 10 cans of food, you're going to be entered in to win a brand new F-150 or a new Lincoln. And if you don't, like I said earlier, if you're on your way to work and you don't have time to swing by the store or you didn't get to clean out the pantry, you can drop $10 off and also be entered into the drawing. Now, here's the deal. Toledo has zero to do with this. Julie's here taking the entries. She's taking all the entries. She's keeping it away from Toledo. So Toledo will have nothing to do with this contest. And while you're out here, also, Black Rock Coffee is offering 98-cent coffees as well to get your morning started off right over here in Scottsdale with me.
Matt, to quote Shakespeare, methinks doth protest too much, man. That's exactly what you'd say if you were rigging a contest, is that I don't have anything to do with it, man. It's not rigged. But to Jay, she thinks it may actually be rigged. I don't know. We'll see. If Toledo wins the cars, we'll know for sure.
Oh, come on, it's not going to be that
Alex
obvious.
Toledo's going to win a brand new car.
By the way, I think there's a nice little angle here we're missing is Operation Santa Claus. To all the kids listening, Santa needs an operation. And if you don't drop off all the money you saved in your Piggy McFerry, there will be no Christmas. Santa he needs a new liver. He's been drinking himself silly and
way too much cocoa.
And the good people at Sanderson are helping out with a GoFundMe, Operation Santa Claus. If we don't get him his new lungs and new liver, he's not going to be here come Christmas. So drop off all your stuff, kids. Everything you got. If you got cans in the house, Santa dies if you don't help. That's basically just the brass tacks of it all, children. I hate that you do that every time I drive in my car. My kid listens. I can't tell him that.
Is Santa dying, Dad?
No, that guy's an asshole.
Santa?
No, the guy on the radio.
Oh, you always say he's cool.
He's not cool. He's an asshole. Santa's fine.
In the middle of a rally right now.
Well, whatever your parents say, Santa is not fine. Santa is dying. And Operation Santa Claus is the only thing he'll say.
Wow.
That's right.
Key here is don't ever believe your parents.
Look, your parents always tell you that. Everything has to come to an end. Santa's been around for a long time. His liver is shot. Drinking all that eggnog and stuff. You guys have treated him like he's diabetic also from all the cookies.
And he's not even close to his deductible.
Not even.
So
yeah. He's got bad health care up there in the North Pole. They tried to socialize it, but the elves fought back. Your sweet, sweet Santa is about to die. So Operation Santa Claus, an absolute necessity. Talk your parents into helping. Or your parents are bad too, kids, and you're going to want to do something called emancipate. It's a long... We'll get you a lawyer. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just have your kids talk to you about helping out. Brett, nice job, my friend. We'll see you in a little bit.
Sir.
All right, get your picks ready, too.
All right, see you.
All right, see you. There goes Brett out there at the Black Rock. He's going to be there for a little while longer, and you can get that new lung for Santa. A new foot, too, because it's gangrenous from the diabetes from all the cookies and nog. And all that whole milk that we've been pouring for him.
It's funny you mentioned Nog. Guess who I got a text for out of the blue
Krisky.
yesterday? Yeah.
Chris from Whiskey 6, Christopher Shane. He makes his own nog at home.
Which is
bourbon
weird,
and stuff.
isn't it?
I don't know. He's going to bring me some.
Nice.
Yeah, he says, I got a treat for you guys next week.
Super heavy whiskey
Loaded
nog.
with whiskey, cognac, and brandy or something.
By the way, and thinking of nog makes me think of terrible breath for some reason because it's just so gross. I like the taste of it's fine and all that, and getting drunk on it's good, but it just leaves that in your mouth. With COVID, I don't know that my breath is functioning at a proper thing. You don't think about it. So yesterday I met Tripp and a couple of people at Tripp's place yesterday real quick for a thing we were doing, looking at this other – we were looking at a big, giant like open house thing that's got all this cool art in it and stuff. So we were looking at that, and I left, and I text Tripp. I'm like, I just realized, I've been running around all day. I haven't brushed or had any gum or anything like that since morning. And I'm like, my breath may be just dreadful, and I'm incapable of knowing that. Like, I can't test because I can't smell anything.
Right.
So the COVID no-smell thing is brutal. And I text Tripp, and I'm like, hey, look, apologize accordingly to Kelly and Jim and everybody else that was there that I can't smell my own breath. And Tripp goes, I don't know what you're talking about. I can't smell anything because he's constantly trying to tell me that I gave him COVID now. That's something I didn't think about. I might be walking around with some of that, absolute breath that Toledo used to have when he drank too much coffee and breathed on us for a while. Remember that? We had to talk to him in intervention because he was talking to you, and you're like, I can't deal with this coffee anymore. It doesn't even smell like mocha.
You can weld with your breath.
Toledo was for about a year. You were drinking rotten coffee, and I think it was just to keep Dawn away. I think you were still married to Dawn. Like you're going to do anything you can.
Yeah, it was early on.
Like he ate a skunk. Like every once in a while, I was like, oh my god! And it's coffee. It'll do that to people, and you don't know. But if you don't,
once he got the Activia in his system, that helped out the bile
to clean it out. I don't know what it is. But coffee sometimes when people drink it,
doesn't sit.
Yeah, it does.
Brutal. Devil's brew comes out, and I think I had
teachers.
I think I had double patty breath yesterday.
Every kid has 2 or 3 teachers with the dragon breath that come over your shoulder.
I had a waiter once where I actually said, what did you have for lunch? A burger with on it? I can't take it. You got to stop talking to me.
Then there's some people that just have, it's just a chronic.
It's just a rotten something or other going on. But John, so I might have been that guy yesterday, and I'm unaware. So I was super conscious of it. But when you can't smell, it's the craziest thing because you do that little cup hand thing. There's nothing. I can put a mask on, and always your masks made your breath make you realize how much you're breathing in your own stink. Nothing. So I don't know when my breath smells.
Hey, John, I got to ask, the COVID, did you ever consider sitting down with a pile of coconut and trying to eat it?
Somebody actually said, try an Almond Joy. And I'm like, coconut is not just flavor, but texture.
It's the texture
and I can still taste. Texture. I can still taste. So
yeah, because you'll have to
I thought you said you lost both.
For like an hour.
You have to chew the rinds.
The nose, and I don't know how that works because I've talked to a lot of people like, that's weird you lose one and not the other.
It's a big part of your taste.
They're combined.
Yeah.
And I've lost 100% of my schnoz, but I can eat, and it tastes the same and fine.
Welcome
really
to the party, John. You've got what we call Metro Center breath.
So I'm closed? Yeah. Like I'm closed and there's ghetto rats hanging around in my parking lot? What is that? I don't know. Metro Center breath has got to be a thing, though. Because it smells like Metro Center, or people in Metro Center had a certain smell?
Did Metro Center have a smell?
Oh, yeah.
Did it really?
It smelled like Metro Center. It's distinct. We're at Metro Center, aren't we? Blindfold the guy and go, where are we?
I know where we are.
Bar mats. I mean, like behind the bar at a restaurant.
The worst.
Yeah.
Oh, the bar mats.
But that's not Metro Center breath.
No.
Metro Center breath is methamphetamine and nearby crank that you've just blown for $10. Yeah, anyway, so I don't know if I've got... So if I've seen you in the last few days and talking to you, I'm unaware of my own breath. And I try to keep it... but I don't have any now, and I just had some M&Ms and soda, so I don't know how bad this gets. Normally I'll go in, I have a toothbrush in my office. I'll go in there every once in a while and scrub up. Because I just think bad breath is, terrifying. And I don't want Brady to mouth off like he did when Toledo had his thing going on.
I got to talk to HR. I can't work. This is a hostile work environment.
They filed a complaint.
You should have. There's paperwork on Toledo.
There's paperwork.
Just knee-deep from Brady.
I can't work. I can't work with this guy. Jesus, it's like a skunk is talking to me.
But it was whatever coffee you were drinking for a while. And then Brady was just miserable because you guys sat next to each other. And then I got a whiff of it once. I'm like, you got to say something, Brady.
Well, that was when we went into that smaller studio. When
that's
they
right.
Renovated. We were all closer.
We were crammed in together.
Oh, he's melting me. He's melting me.
I'm going to wither.
This guy is a dragon. I'm melting. All right, that's it.
And I like when Brady gets frustrated.
All right, that's it. You got to do something about your breath. I can't.
You were a step away from enough.
Yeah, that's when you know the
But you were holding your breath the whole time.
I can't talk because I got to plug my nose all the time.
Anyway, so I apologize. But yeah, the COVID nose thing, this is the most fascinating part of the COVID, is the smell situation. And I guess I'm a rarity because you're supposed to lose them both. And I only lost my taste for like an hour and a half. But this smell thing it's unique and it's neat because it's constantly breathing fresh air. I never smell anything off. But also, I could get into danger and not know it. It's nuts. But bad breath. You can have bad breath, and I wouldn't know right now. I would have to taste you to know. This is the perfect time for me to be a male prostitute. Because I can go down on anybody.
Wow. You got him on that one.
His face was literally, you tasted my sentence.
Come on. Enough.
That was enough.
Yeah. I could have no problem like just going.
Good for you.
Yeah, nose to butts with anybody on the like Charlie Cradle could come in here and I could just bury my nose right into his creases.
Oh. Sorry, Charlie.
All right, why can't the helmet with nothing blowing me?
All right, Charlie. Nothing.
I got some blowing there, kiddo. Knock one out here real quick. Why don't you get your nose and rub it on my taint?
Oh, you want me to sniff your taint?
Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing. When's the last time you had a bath?
September of 2012.
I learned when my teens from my dad, I guess is what he was trying to say.
Yeah, that's spelled D-A-D. You're unfamiliar with it.
I am. licking the back of your hand and then smelling it tells you if you have bad breath or metro
I've
breath.
heard that, and I'm not sure that's
I don't
accurate.
know.
Do it right now. You two can smell. Lick your hand and smell it, and you'll never leave the house again.
I'm okay.
Are you?
A little coffee, but not like bad.
Most of the time, it's terrible. Yeah, I worry about that stuff, like having bad breath, because
of course,
because I know what that waiter that did that, and I had to actually tell him, like, you need a mint.
Well, when the mask mandates, when that went down,
the breath thing.
Oh yeah,
I had to. I just didn't like the fact that rotating the mask. So,
but do you know,
like someone that would wear them, like you wore them for a while, but there's people that would wear the same mask for like 3 weeks.
I couldn't take it. Like all the time, it stunk. Like fresh breath, just freshly brushed, all that, and everything.
It
I do Listerine, and you put that mask on. I'm like, that doesn't smell right. Masks were the problem. I think the masks stunk. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The combination. They
Maybe that was their marketing deal.
Yeah. It was Toledo 2011 breath, and nobody needs that.
Oh my God, get down in here. I just took a hint. How about a Blumpkin?
I'll give Charlie a Blumpkin. You give $10,000, I'll give Charlie a Blumpkin.
Oh, God.
Well, I got a couple days left of this. I might as well use it. I'll put it in a dental dam, and I'll do it.
My thought was similar, but not the same. Like
you were going to blow Charlie?
That the smell was so bad, like eating challenges. Like, eat this. And all right.
Lettuce and kale
like
for
you said, other than the texture on certain things.
Yeah, coconut is wrong every direction. That is the worst. I can't even believe it's food. I can't fathom that people want it. It's abhorrent. It's the worst. Thinking about it. I would lick a shoe bottom.
I like the taste of but it's probably artificial.
Coconut? In what? One of your mochas?
Yeah, cocoa.
You like a
Kokomo. The Kokomo.
You have a Kokomocha?
Yeah.
There's coffee in it.
You're the guy that tells
a lot of
himself,
coffee in it, John.
You're the one that goes,
3 double quarter pounders, 2 large fries, and a Diet Coke.
What's the Diet Coke about?
I'm watching my
I
weight.
like the taste.
I don't want all that sugar.
Kokomo.
That's a Dutch brother.
You're a man. Stop it.
I'll have 1 large Kokomo, please. Oh, and here's my dick. I'll pay with my dick and a bottle of
I don't get the Kokomo too often.
No, because it's a shame. You're shamed by it. The Kokomo.
I'll have the pink lady and a finger in my bottom, please. Get me a ammonia, buddy. Try my friend Charlie will have the BJ.
Anyway, so if I stink, I apologize. I don't know. I'm unaware. But nothing. Like I'm worried about sweat stink. I'm worried about all of it. And I don't normally smell. I know that.
Well, then,
I'm very conscious.
There you have it.
But
I'll let you know if you've
right.
got dragon
I need
breath.
friends in this department to tell me when it all smells good and bad. FanDuel picks are coming up in just moments, and I don't know if you should listen to us about this. I haven't won a bet in a long time. It's been a long time. Last night's bet, I was so goddamn close. 5 out of the 6 in the same team parlay. Mark and I were up for $2,500 on this thing for a $100 bet. And Chris Paul didn't hit 2 3-pointers. That's all we needed. 0 for 6 from 3, Chris. Thanks a lot, buddy.
I know they can't do it, but they should erase your history at a certain point, like it expires.
It's keeping me from betting more because I go to the active bets.
You scroll down there.
It's all zeros. Yeah. And then you see the little green one. Oh, I won $16 on
But I know
Antonio
they have
Brown.
to have it on there just so you know.
Well, for taxes. But me, mine's all write-offs.
It's okay if you make that disappear.
5 out of 6.
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with you not letting me know. Bray likes the rose-colored gambling, which he doesn't ever face his losses. It's too many. But last night we were. I
could see more green dots on there.
Brunson getting 15 and hitting 2 threes. We're gold. We're golden. Chris Paul 0 for 6 from the 3-point line. $2,500. God damn it. Anyway, we'll try again. Our FanDuel picks coming up in just moments. It's 98 KUPD.
Hey!
Here we go. You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.